What's going on, Nesty Besties? How's everybody doing today? Awesome to see everybody. We got a lot of good owls in the nest this afternoon. I'm thrilled to see all of you. Let's see, who do we have in the nest? We've got Sopriona, all right. Emily B is in the nest. Lucy Jane 12, Billy's Eyelash, Emily B again. Just saw Foodie Beauty's new channel. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. Fallen Angel. Sorry, Fallen Angel. Well, we're here now if you're here. Herrera Girl 27. Hello. Yes, Angel of Glass is in the nest. Sue's in the nest. Marwa. Perfect. Perfect. Maya. Awesome. Welcome home. Awesome. Happy Friday to you as well. Yes. We got Rachel Metherell. We've got Sarcastic J. What did you have for dessert, Sarcastic J? Share with the class. Quinby Mercury. How's it going? Hey, Elizabeth Connor. Nice to see you as always. Homemade deep dish Nutella stuffed cookie with homemade vanilla ice cream. Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. Did you make it? Panda Pondu's in the nest. Foodie reacts back. Well, she hasn't uploaded anything yet, so we shall see. Big Mac. All right. We got Mega Omega. Yeah, coming in with some snacks. Ooh, you got fish and mice. Love it. Thank you. Daniel Bashner's in the nest. Tammy loves to travel. Jennifer Lynn, your puppy. Oh my gosh. Jennifer Lynn, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's one of the worst things you will ever have to do, sadly. I do have, in the description of every video going forward, I do have a link to the pet loss support groups. They're very helpful. Someone from the nest has already tried it and found it to be helpful. They're free. They're online. It's via Zoom, so you don't have to get dressed and go out. And they're run by counselors, but you do have to sign up pretty quickly. You want to get in to sign up because they do fill up fast. They're nationwide, like anyone can join basically, and you might find that helpful. I know it's a big shock at first, and then just thinking of the first few days, it's one of the worst things ever. I'm so sorry, Jennifer Lynn. Quinby Mercury, you just lost your cat of 18 years and she was a doll. I'm so glad, Quinby Mercury, that this was able to help you out a little bit. Definitely check out that link, you guys. It's like Lap of Love Pet Loss. Yeah. Poison Pettifor, how are you today? Knee Manor, all right. We got Christy in the nest. Hi, hi, hi. Deborah G42, hello. Kato Couch Potato, yes. Happy Friday. Yes, pass them around. All the worms, love it. Well, it must have rained today, huh, Billy's Eyelash, for you to get all those worms? Nice. We got Blondie in the nest. We got Old Broad. Tally Ooh, this is a first watching. Everything just jumped ahead. Let's see. I didn't even get to finish reading your message, Tally Ooh. This first watching of hers that I was repulsed by watching. It was a lot, wasn't it? I mean, now we know who her true love is now, don't we? Now we know. Food. Yep. Just a Gamer, how's it going? M. Hobbs is here for the train wreck. The Great Glutton of Thailand. Agree. Yep. Okay, good. Glad you're here for it. Yeah. Sea Life is in the nest. Stephanie's here. We've got Mazareth. Hello. Nice to see you. Vicky Burns is in the nest. Yeah. We got JJ and JJ Sports Bra. Sweet. Good. You might need it. Hello, human being. Amy. I know you can't make it up. I know, it's true. Hello, Sir Austin. Nice to see you. Happy Friday as well. Kitty Velociraptor. And Karen Dooley. Beckaboo's in the nest. JB's here. We've got May Faye. Katie. Not your average old lady. Hello. Let's see. Who else? Jessie Rose. Amy. Kimberlina. How's it going? Government issued falafel. Hello. And let's see. I might have missed a few because Carrie Elliott. Hello. It's kind of jumping forward. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I assure you it's not intentional. I want to try to say hi to all the nesty besties. BB True's in the nest. Yeah. Awesome. There's a slight shortage of worms. Oh my God, Billy's Eyelash. Well, thank you for bringing, you must have been stockpiling them for a while. You had to go to an organic bait shop for half of them? Wow, I appreciate the effort. I really do. Oh, Becca Boo's tired. She's finished laundry, vacuuming, mopping, mirrors and countertops, and dinner prep. Thank goodness for this live stream. I needed a break. Oh, Becca Boo. Plus you got your baby, right? Oh my God, I can't imagine. That's a lot. That's a lot on your plate for sure. I'm glad you can take a minute and chill with us. Mags R is in the nest. That Gorl Pondu. Hello. Terry Lynn, Marty M. Coffee Artist. All right. I think we got everybody. Okay. You think Foodie must have figured out StreamYard with filters? I don't know. I don't think she's going to even be screen sharing, to be honest. I don't. Your daughter just flew into the nest, so Brianna? She's trying to hit the candy corn on the TV? That's so cute. I love it. That is so cute. Oh, let me put some more up there for her. I know there's only a couple, I should add at least one. At least. And add another one. There. Now she's got more to look at while they're floating all around there. Nice. Human being. She said she'd upload the first video when she hit 500 subs, but she's at 837. Yalla, Foodie, yalla. Exactly. Hey, Ashley Eaton. Nice to see you. Sally's here. My 11-year-old daughter has started to do her salats with me. Oh, and let me tell you, salat has not been more emotional to me now that my daughter's next to me. Sally, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is so special. Mashallah. All right. I love BB True's emojis. They're great. Are they still in Thailand? Yep. As far as we know. Yes. As far as we know. Oh, is it too dark? I actually did turn it down because it seemed too bright. So I can brighten it if you want. Yeah. How many of those do you think she bought? Those, the subs? Oh, the subscribers, well, I think she was prepared to buy a lot. And they're not expensive. But You know, channels that do that, I mean, they're just really, it's a vanity number. It really is. Like Foodie Beauty's trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. She's been struggling at that for quite some time. And she just keeps randomly buying 100 subscribers. So, okay, Daniel, okay. So it never, you never actually see on her social blade that she's lost subscribers, which she's been through enough scandals that she should be, right? Well, she buys them like soon enough so that Social Blade doesn't post the loss. So it looks like she's maintaining. No human being, they don't allow you to buy subs. It's against terms of service. It's false engagement. But people do. People do it. They do. So if people hadn't subscribed, I'm sure she would have just been right there, like, to do it, get that 500. And the new requirements for monetization are 500 subscribers. I think you still have to have the 4,000 watch hours though, but they did lessen the requirement for subscribers. So that's why she asked for minimum 500 before she would upload. You sub to watch that train wreck? Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't think that she actually has done one yet. I don't think she has one recorded. So maybe she didn't think she was going to get them that quickly. And now she's like, oh, okay. I guess I got to actually do it, you know? But I think most of us know the reason why, the main reason why she created that channel is to, in case her main one goes down, in case the monetization gets yanked because she's binging on camera, and she has told us many times that she has an eating disorder, a binge eating disorder, and she's on camera binging. So, yeah, that could be a problem. It could be. So I think she's kind of like trying to head that off. She's trying to, just in case she gets unsubscribed. And so she has something else to fall back on. I think that's what it is. I do. Let's take a look. I'm going to just pull up her community tab post. If you haven't seen it yet, let me share that with you now. So she made a little announcement. She made an announcement, let me put it over here, that she needed subscribers, needed everyone's help because she's launching a new channel. So if you haven't been around today, then you might not have seen this yet. So she's going to do reactions to reactions. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? I mean, we believe it, of course. It's Foodie Beauty. She's going to come up with something. She's got to. She has to. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. Please support my new channel. I will be doing content on there reacting to things, not lazy reacting either, like we do, right? Nothing like that. And just doing lives and stealing content. Oh no. No, Miss Foodie Beauty is not a lazy creator. What were you thinking? What are you thinking? She's not a lazy creator. She's going to put in all kinds of effort. She's going to make us jealous. Jealous of her success, jealous of her skills. Yeah, of course. Of course. Do you doubt that? Are you doubting that? Yep. These are going to be actual reactions. Make that bigger. These are going to be actual reactions to various topics and people and creators. So I interpreted this, you guys let me know what you think. I interpreted this as she's going to be reacting to reaction channels who react to her. So we're just going to be in the matrix for a little bit. Like she's reacting to us, reacting to her. And then I put on my community tab, wait, that doesn't mean that we can't react to that. So it's going to be, it should be interesting. The copyright strikes are going to be insane. Yeah, once I reach 500 subscribers on this new channel, I will put out of the first video. I will put out the first video shortly afterwards. Here's the link. Hurry and turn on notifications because I have a lot to say. She has a lot to say. And here's what it looks like. Okay. It's her backup, exactly. What about the ASMR channel? I thought that was the backup. So what is an actual reaction? Good question. Good question. So she's using potato face as her avatar. Okay, like a Muppet potato face. Now, I don't know exactly what she's doing here. If this is supposed to be the color of a potato, because potatoes do come in different colors, right? Like red, especially red potatoes. Like those have usually like the look that she's giving. Like a russet potato doesn't usually like crinkle up like that in the mouth area, like she shows here. So I don't know why the face doesn't resemble Foodie Beauty's face, because she's several shades lighter. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Just something I noticed. Something I happened to notice. So, okay. So this is her screenshot that she took, and she had 8 subscribers at the time. And it says, Foodie Beauty is reacting back, baby, oh yeah. Well, Chantal, I don't know if you know your husband. I mean, this is what he says.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's oh yeah, baby, not baby, oh yeah. At what? Do you even know? Do you even know your husband? I think we know him better than you do at this point. I think so. I don't know. So it has 100 likes, 41 comments. The comments are not growing as much as they should, considering how long it's been up. So she's deleting a lot. I mean, the last comment was an hour ago. I don't think so. But even that person says you really shouldn't do this, honestly. Especially if it's you reacting to people reacting to you. I think she should. I think she should. You're going to do a reverse image search? Okay, Christy. Nice. Getting into the investigation early today. Panda Pondu, I don't know when you came to Gorl World. I came late, but she did try reactions. Her trick was that person was quiet, and through speakers you could not understand her. Oh, God. That's the thing. That's the thing. And that's what I put on my community post. Like, look, we're good at this, okay? We're good at this. And even the people who aren't that good at this, they can share their screen, and they have microphones that don't brush up against their chin the whole time they're reacting. So they're already ahead of the game. Way ahead of the game. So, and she says, and remember when says you're over what you asked for. She asked for 500 subscribers. We'll go look in a second where she's at now. The number has been changing quickly. Okay, this will be fun. You're at 500. Let's go. Yeah, can't wait, queen. Why are you striking React channels and starting your own? Says Love Scoops. Now, either she doesn't understand the question or she understood it and she's avoiding it. So she does strike reaction channels. And then this person is saying, you strike reaction channels. Why are you going to create a reaction channel of your own, right? She says, I won't be breaking terms of service in mine and targeting one person or swear or name call. Okay. We'll hold you to that, Foodie Beauty. We will hold you to that. No swearing and no name calling? Oh, okay. Okay. Uncultured swine doesn't sound familiar at all to you? All right. Please go through with this. She's laughing. Yeah, because, she can create a channel. Doesn't mean she ever has to upload to it. Chantal, you suck at reactions. You're not clever or quick-witted at all. Rat face is all you have. Yawn. Foodie B, neither are most reaction channels. Most have the personality of stale chips. Yawn. Okay. When you planning your debut video? Soon as I reach 500. And 3 hours ago, someone says, there you go, you're over 500. I mean, chop chop, let's get to work. Let's get to work. I sub Chantal, can't wait to see you react back at all the haters. Question, why are you waiting for 500 subscribers before releasing your first video? And Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hook, says to be able to get monetized at 500, you can get fan-funded monetization. It's all about money, nothing else. I think it's even more than fan funding, though. But yeah, all you need is 500. So, of course, Chantal is out of date with YouTube policies. The monetization policy, she's behind. She's out of date. She says, no, you need 1,000, and everyone is on here to make money. Well, you need 500. Why else would she have chosen the number 500? Why else? No, you can get fan-funded monetization, memberships, super chats, and more. Okay. All right. One of her fans says, I'm sorry, but this is one too many channels to follow. Hopefully you'll still post on this one. And I was thinking, yeah, why not, right? She already has almost 100,000 subscribers. Give people more of a reason to come to your main channel. But she must be a little nervous. Must be a little bit nervous about that new ED policy, glorifying ED. Because she's told us many times she does have one. She's told us that many times. I love it. If they can do it, you can do it, and I'm here for it. Okay. Fat guy in a little hat says, now, Chantal, you know you're no good at reactions. You can't even get the setup right. Facts. Facts. Funny, look at this cheeseburger. Funny, you have to create your own hype with this upcoming low-effort content. Those alt accounts coming in nicely. How many do you have now? 100? At least. At least. So, I think that's about it. Yeah, the rest of it is just her beezers. That's pretty much it. That's all. So, let's go take a look at her channel. Let's see what's happening over there. I mean, it does give us something interesting for, for the day at least. I don't know if she'll actually do anything with it. My hunch is probably not. Probably not. Let me share this again. There we go. Okay. All right. So, Foodie reacts back. Right. Right. She now has 852 subscribers. No videos. Foodie Beauty is reacting back, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, everyone's got an opinion, right? So here's mine. And she created this channel today. She does show her location as Kuwait. I don't think that affects her monetization. You know what I'm curious about with this though? Like, how is YouTube paying her as a Kuwait, like someone living in Kuwait, or as a Canadian? Because her location is Kuwait. Does she think that she's not going to pay taxes on this? Is that what she thinks? I'm very curious about that. Very curious. Yeah. So she's got, of course, no channels featured, of course, no playlists, and no content whatsoever yet. No content yet. None yet. Yep. Nice little selfie there. Yep. Everyone's got an opinion, so here's mine. Right. Of course. She thinks she doesn't owe taxes. Could she set it up separately? Well, you have to select your location when you create a channel. And I'm not sure how this is going to work. I don't. It's something I'll have to look into. Kuwait is a monetizable country, so she's all set with that. But I guess we would need to look at Canadian tax law. Like, how does Canada see it? And, I mean, I hate to say it, I feel like she was kind of in a loophole. I do. I feel like she was kind of in a loophole living in Kuwait, because people are like, well, she's working in Kuwait. No, she's not. It's a YouTube channel based out of Canada. Well, now she has it. Location, Kuwait. Does this mean that she is working on a tourist visa, if that's what she has? Is this a totally separate Kuwait channel, Kuwait account? That is going to make a difference. However, it should all still be tied to the same AdSense account, which is how YouTube pays you. It should be tied to the same one. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to just I just want to see if she posts a video, you know? Let's wait for that and see if that even happens. Emily B., is it possible she set this up connected to Celeste's channel, perhaps to avoid Canada seeing it as her income? That's possible. Would be very, very stupid. Very stupid. But, you know, our girl is stupid, so who knows? It's a possibility. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the YouTube account was made in Kuwait, but she created the channel just today. You have to select your location, your country of location, when you create a channel. You have to. So she selected that. Yep, Mazareth, you're very sharp. She changed the description on her main channel. It now says, I love food, bismillah. That's right. It used to be, I'm a revert struggling to move on from my past. That's what it used to say. Oh, I can't go back. There we go. That's what it used to say. I mean, really, come on. Yep. So... Oh, we lost the screen completely? One moment, please. I'm with you. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm still here. I'm just making sure. Okay. All right. So, yeah, her description used to say, I'm a Muslim revert struggling to move on from my past. And now it says, I love food. Bismillah. And Bismillah, it just means in the name of God. Yeah, I love food in the name of God. Okay. I guess. She's something else. She is. On her home screen, she used to have the video of her nuptials, the video where, you know, she got married in the courthouse. That used to be on the home screen, and it would immediately start playing whenever you clicked on her channel. That's gone now. The video is still on the channel, but she took it off of the home screen. Why is that? Is Little Trouble in Paradise? Like she doesn't want to be highlighting the marriage right now? But it's still up. It's still there. It's still there. So, today we are going to be watching, we're going to watch it downloaded though, cheesy, crispy Korean matzo dogs, and I don't know how to say that, tteokbokki with cheese mukbang. She shows 3 of those crunchy cheese dogs, and she doesn't have any of those. So she just searched for images and added them to her profile. They're not really what she's eating. Santiago Foodie tried reacting to Reactor. She's bad at it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And really, I mean, you know, a Reactor, you gotta have the ability to share your screen, minimum. You know, don't point a camera at a monitor. There's glare, there's like, you know, I mean, it's not, you know, if she has a laptop, it should be no problem. I saw someone mention, I think it might have been on Twitter, where she might just have it on her phone and just play the audio while she watches it and then reacts, and you won't even be able to see it. So that'll be interesting. You know, the high quality content that we're used to from Foodie Beauty. That's a possibility. Yep. Rebranding. Yeah, exactly. You can't find where she got the main image to her pic. She did some bad photoshopping, but I can't find the original image. Okay. I'll bet the face is a picture by itself and she added the hijab. I'm sure. Why would she be trying to hide the handsomest man? I can only think of one reason. Only one reason. Santiago ALR and FB both do half-assed reactions. Yeah, not surprising at all. So my question to you guys is, who do you think she's going to react to first? If her intention is to react to reaction channels who react to her, who is she going to react to first? Who will be the first video? Do you think that she'll only choose like large creators? She can't handle rewatching her own videos? Oh, yeah, so that'll be interesting, Blondie. Yeah, that's right. Yep. How's she going to do it from the hostel? Yeah, she better upgrade that internet somehow. Somehow. Hey, Nancy Jennings, how's it going? Yeah, who do you think will be the first victim? Who will it be? Now, she also asks, do you remember Laurentia? I don't know who she's talking about. I don't know if it's a creator. No one in the comments seems to know. A Beezer, a what now, who, WTF is that? Is that a disease? Not really. Who? Guess you don't remember. Do you guys know who it is? Laurentia? That's how she spells it. You allegedly have Reactor's names blocked from chat. Oh, yeah, that's true, Panda Pondu. Yeah. Yeah, if you're typing something and it's not appearing, it's one of... I have a couple of Reactors banned. Not the Reactors themselves are not banned, but what people type in the chat that could look like that Reactor's name, I had to put on the block list for, and not because of any shade towards those creators whatsoever, the opposite. People would come in here and try to derail by talking about these other creators and, oh, did you hear this about this one, and just talking smack about creators that, you know, I don't care to get into that. And I've asked people to stop, and they didn't. So I'm just like, all right, I'm going to add their names to the block list so that people can't come in here and do that. Foodie is already a reaction channel, Ruthie. Every time Sansa Cooks makes a suggestion, Chantal reacts and follows her suggestion. Yep, she does. Got on the wrong boat. Oh, okay. We can go back, Salon. Do it again. Let's get on the right boat this time. Yep. Sit with us. They might be a couple without a country. What will they do? Well, he's got a country. And she does too. It's Canada. So, they'll have to figure it out. They still have a ways to go into their 60 days, though. They're not even close, so we're not on visa watch right just yet. So no one knows who Laurentia is, huh? She should make videos thanking, are you serious, and Sansa Cooks for helping her not look so dumb. Well, we didn't do anything with that, because she still looks very, 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 very dumb. Very dumb indeed. She does. She really does. Yeah, I don't think we helped her at all. Yeah. Nice thought, though. It's a nice thought. Now, as far as Salah and Chantal, that channel, I like to look at the descriptions. I like to look at the about every so often because things do change, like we saw today, right? We saw that today. Well, I wanted to show you something on the couples channel, and it's been like this for quite some time, by the way. A long time. I'll pull it up in just a moment. Is this? Yep, here it is. Okay. This has been like this for a while. Oh, we got a birthday? Do we have a birthday in the nest? Do we have a birthday in the nest? Awesome. Whose birthday is it? Jennifer Leffler? Where is she? Jennifer Leffler, today's my birthday. Awesome. Awesome. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Wonderful. Oh, I think we're buffering. Okay. Yeah, we're buffering. No, actually, that's me over here. All right, we're good. Jennifer Leffler, since it's your birthday. Oh, okay, Sopriona, little Sopriona needs to see some tiny balls. Okay, absolutely, little Sopriona, you got it. You got it. Of course.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay, little Sopriona. Yes, some little balls. And I think they're already pinkish. So let's make them small. Okay, let's see what happens. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, teeny tiny.
You lose. You lose. You loser. You loser. Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
Cheese, L-O-S-E-R. All right, let me make them a little bit bigger. See if that helps. Here we go.
I love you, Chantal.
You loser. You loser. Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
Oh, she's spinning around. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I'm so glad. That's so cute. Oh, and we have the birthday. That's right. We have the birthday girl, Jennifer. So for birthdays, we're doing 100 balls for birthdays. Okay. Jennifer, I just need to know for your birthday, would you like big balls or little balls? You turned 40? Aw. Congratulations. Hey, Sansa Cooks is in the nest. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Cheese loser. Yes, cheese. What are you thinking, Jennifer? What size balls would you like for your birthday? Instant Stars, you are wrong about that. I have actually spoken with her offline, and we are totally fine. I'm not sure what you're talking about. All right, so we'll make them bigger. We'll make them big. I think we have more success with big balls. Oh, we actually have one that's stuck.
You loser. Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
Cheese, L-O-S-E-R. Okay, okay. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Let's do it. It's like a traffic jam.
I love you, Chantal. I love you, Chantal. I love you, Chantal.
You loser. Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
Stuck a one, stuck one.
You loser. Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
L-O-S-E-R. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations on making it to 40. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Okay, so here's what I want to show you. This is on the couples vlog, Salah and Chantal, okay? Here's their last video, right? You go down to the description. Everything looks fine, right? This has been like this for a long time, okay? A long time. So we have, you can join their channel, check out our other channels for more content. We have Chantal's show. Let's just go ahead and open that and see where that brings us. That brings us to Isaac D. Snots. Because when she, remember a couple months ago, she was changing her channel name to all different kinds of things, like all over the place. Yeah, well, that gave an opportunity to some people to get in there and take the name. Oops, I'm not sharing it with you. Sorry. Let me just bring it over here. Sorry about that. So, someone took that name, The Chantal Show, and now they are The Chantal Show. But look, it's Isaac D. Snots. Chantal Show. And she has this linked in the couple's channel description. It's linked. Yeah. True story. Yeah, it's been like that for a long time. Quite a while. Okay, so let's go back. back to the couples channel. There we go. And let's go back to the description. So she doesn't exactly have a lot of attention to detail. Okay. And she's going to become a reaction channel. I think having attention to detail is an important part of being a reactor. I do. Let me just make this so you can see it a little better. There we go. That's important, I think, attention to detail. Because those are the things you need to pick out as a reactor to make yourself different from every other reactor, because there are so many, right? Yeah. So Chantal's channel, she has it as Chantal Show. We see that it's not her. It's someone who took that channel name back when she was changing her name all the time. And then we have her husband's channel, Salah's channel, Al Sultan Salah for Gaming. Okay, let's click on that and see what happens. Oh. This page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. So this used to be Salah's channel link. It used to be his @ username, but he changed it and she hasn't updated it. And when I first saw that, I said, I wonder if she's doing that on purpose so that he doesn't get more views or subscribers or something, right? Like, why wouldn't she update this? So his new username is just Al Sultan Salah without the numbers at the end. So she needs to change everything. She needs to change this, the link to her channel. They're not correct. Neither of these are correct. The Relax Area ASMR is correct, though. The channel that they don't even use anymore, that's all set. That's good to go. That one there's no problem with at all. No issue there. So driving people there, I guess, right? So check out our other channels. The Chantal Show. Go over there to watch my mukbangs. Oh, I guess not. Isaac D. Snots. Isaac D. Snots, who took Chantal Show when she was changing her channel names. Yeah. What's confusing? The links change. So she's not... So her channel used to be Chantal Show. She is just lazy. She needs to update it, yeah. So remember, she has been Big Beautiful Me. She's been, I don't even know. She had a couple of, remember like that week she kept changing her channel name like again and again and again? Well, this was at that time, as soon as she changed it again, she's giving up the previous channel name, and she was Chantal Show for a little while. So when she changed it again after that, someone got in there and chose that as their channel, their @ sign, which is your user ID. They took it, and it's Isaac D. Snots. It's not even her channel. No, Panda Pundu, it doesn't work like that, actually. When they came out with user IDs, they just assigned everybody 4 numbers after their channel name. And if you wanted to personalize it, you had to go in to change it, which you can do. But no. So the 8281 doesn't actually mean anything. It doesn't. But it's no longer his channel. Yeah. No, she was the Chantal Show. She did have that as her channel name. She did. It was a couple months ago. The Beezer Production channel is Salah's channel. No, it's the couple's channel, sorry. The Beezer Productions, yeah, that's this channel now, the Salah and Chantal. Because she already had subscribers when she made it Salah and Chantal. Yeah, you can go in and change yours. Yes, absolutely, just a gamer. Yep. Yep. Because if we just look at Salah's channel, right? You can see here, it's @ Al Sultan Salah. There's no numbers after it. This is his actual channel ID. That's the real one. But she hasn't updated it. He did have the numbers, but then he went in and updated it. Because that's, you know, it's easier. So, for people to find your channel. Yeah. But since he updated it, she hasn't updated her links. Yeah, she treated it as if she was changing a nickname display name. Right, Santiago. It was like changing her address in the real world and expecting mail to find you. Precisely. Right. And I think some people were really confused when the IDs came out. And they came up with those to prevent channels from impersonating one another. So, because no one could have the same user ID. And that's why they just added like 4 numbers to the end of everyone's channel. But you can change it. Yep. I wonder how long till she reopens OnlyFans Jamaican Sing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The way she's eating this cheese dog, it might not be too long. Let me tell you that. It might not be too long. Yep, it was a little disturbing, gotta tell you. It was a little bit disturbing. Yeah. All right. So I want you to know that we do have a whiteboard established for today. Okay. We do have a couple of topics I would like to get into. But well, let's watch this cheese eating. It's pretty... I want to see if you think what I think. Okay. I mean, it's a little... I think she makes some very deliberate motions that looks like something, and it's a little weird. It's a little weird. You don't want to see that. What the heck? There's our whiteboard. This is our whiteboard. Official investigations whiteboard. So we have ideas. We have ideas, and these were brought up in the chat a few days ago. We have ideas to explore for today. When it comes time, I will absolutely, make these bigger so we can read them. But these are a few questions that we're going to go over today, and I just want to get your thoughts because, it's pretty eye-opening. I think it could be eye-opening. Let's put it that way. Yeah. All right. So are you ready to watch Foodie Beauty? Eat some cheese? Are you ready? Yeah. It's something else. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I'll try to keep the eating sounds to a minimum, of course. Of course. Hopefully I'll be successful. There we go. I just want to... There we go. That's what I wanted. There we are. So it looks like we have... Oh, my screen is black. Okay. Okay, we should be back. We should be back. All right. Let's watch this monstrosity. Oh, by the way, she forgot her intro music. It's just not there. I don't know what that's about, but...
Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me?
No, I definitely don't. I don't know who would want a personalized video from you, Chantal. I can't imagine who would want one, let alone pay for one, but, that's your business. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I have a mukbang for you today. I'm drinking grape soda. And I'm trying to get a quick mukbang in before we head out. So, okay, we have a grape soda. This is from Jod Fairs, but we ordered it in. It's like going to thunderstorm any moment. Okay, this is tteokbokki. I'll have to clean up that mess after. And these are some Korean cheese dogs. So no meat in the middle, inside, just cheese. We have some cheese sauce. I'm gonna try on the cheese dog. Like that. Whoa. Okay, we have some honey mustard and ketchup for the other one. I would get the hot dog if they were halal, but it's not. So these just have mozzarella. It's like a big fried mozzarella stick or something. I'm gonna put ketchup on here too. Okay, yalla. Bismillah. I'm like freaking out. Okay, so let me try the tteokbokki first. So it has tteokbokki and cheese. Tteokbokki is a Korean dish that has fish cakes, giant rice cakes, cheese, and like a gochujang sauce, which is like a... Oh my gosh, is that cheese? This is really cheesy. Oh my gosh, okay. Too much cheese. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Now her camera is down low like this. I didn't cut off the top of her head.
Oh my god. That's so cheesy. What about it?
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, I am uncomfortable. I don't think I was the intended audience for this. You got exactly, Kate Links. That is my impression. Also, yeah, your dogs eat more quiet. Mine too. Actually, your dogs eat more quietly, Allegra. Yeah. Even when they love their breakfast today. And even them, like, they don't sound like this. Yikes. How does she eat all that without a gallbladder? It's an excellent question. I don't know. But yeah, the way she's contorting her face, exactly, Amy. The moaning, the eye rolling. It's a lot. And it gets worse. This is just the first bite. It gets worse.
I was looking for cheese and I found it.
She found cheese. She's going in again. I mean, come on. For real. How much did you get paid for this?
The cheese sauce is so good.
Cheese sauce is good. Okay.
It's so crunchy. This is messy. It comes with these like fish cakes, but I'm not sure if I like fish cakes. So let me just try a piece.
Yeah, exactly.
I never put fish cakes in my tteokbokki.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like much food there.
I try, but
I love how she uses her hands for everything. It's so
I just can't
gross.
get into it. So I'm just gonna eat the cheese and the tteokbokki
Nancy.
rice cakes.
Oh my god, Nancy. Constipation on a stick. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Thank you so much, Nancy Jennings. I appreciate that. Thank you.
They're very soft. All the cheese.
Yeah, she never has napkins, ever. So she's got this little, caption down here. I walked and did so much exercise yesterday. Maybe that's why I'm extra hungry today. extra hungry. This is a snack for her. This amount of food is a snack for her. This isn't extra hungry. If this was extra hungry, she'd have 6 of those things lined up. Even then, I think even that would just be a meal. I think this is like a snack for her. I mean, what the heck?
So you can find this food at Jod Fair. Jod Fair is here in Bangkok. So crunchy.
Now, I don't know exactly what. I've seen Trisha Paytas eat these. That's the only reference I have for these. What is it? Just mozzarella cheese in there? Is mozzarella really like? Is it found really like that in Thailand? Is it that common to make something like this? Because it does. It looks like there's something else going on there. And, you know, of course she doesn't explain the coating, what it's made from, what the texture is, like, you know, what does it remind her of? Like, I am not getting a sense at all of what this might taste like other than cheese. And it looks like there's a lot more going on there, but...
So crunchy. And cheesy. I did go to Jod Fair's night market, so I have a video on my channel. Tried the jumping shrimp.
Ugh. Did you see that? Did you see that? It's so... Did you see that? It's so deliberate. Like, oh my God. What? Did you see that?
I did go to Jod Fair's night market, so I have a video on my channel. Tried the jumping shrimp.
Gross. Gross. Gross.
So these are Korean foods.
Mm-hmm.
The food is so good I don't even know what to say.
Okay. Yeah, it's beyond description. For the foodie, it's beyond description. It's so good, I have no words. You have no words regardless how you feel about it. Like, you never have words. She's forgotten all about the terms of service. I know you. Are you serious? Don't think it matters, but it's bigger than YouTube. It's all site. She will get booted eventually. Yeah, I mean, I hope so, but I just don't see it. I mean, I want her to. I want her to get demonetized because I think she would still upload, and it would be like nothing but ranting for like a year. And get nothing from it. Yeah. I've been on YouTube for 16 years. I just know how this place works. It's a law? What, like a federal law? What kind of law? It can't be a worldwide law. Do you know the law name? Or like, where is it, what country it's in? What it's based from? I'll look it up. We can look at it.
I'm trying this huge gob of cheese with a rice cake and the tomato pepper sauce.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. Does she even eat the second one? I watched it, but I was like looking away in horror most of the time, so I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Yeah, what's this caption she puts on? Spilled the
I'm
soup.
trying this huge gob of cheese with a rice cake
Gob of cheese with rice cake.
and the tomato pepper sauce.
Okay. This was actually just a huge glob of cheese. LOL. Okay.
Everything is so cheesy.
Yeah, Ashley, I'm saying I've been around for a while.
Have you guys tried Korean rice cakes?
No, I haven't, Chantal. Not that you want to know. Just
They're
looking.
chewy. It's like a chewy pasta to me.
Okay.
I love it.
Do you think she'll lick the sauce off the table? Do you think she'll lick the sauce off the table for her feeders? Like she'll just bend over and she'll grab the opposite side of the table and bend over and just lick it up. We could pay her to do that, I'll bet. The online safety bill. Okay, we'll look that up. Marwa, it's my job. It's my job. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Needs more sauce.
While looking at the
Cheddar
camera,
cheese sauce,
exactly, Mega
cinnamon
Omega.
mustard.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Perfect. All right, here you go.
Perfect?
First bite for you
Okay.
guys.
First bite for us. Eye rolling. She said that this meal cost $15. Someone asked in the comments, and she said it was 15. I don't know if that's 15 Canadian, 15 US. It could be 15 dinar. It could be 15 baht. We don't know. She just said $15. Who knows? I'm trying to keep the volume as low as possible while she's chewing.
Eating area looks like a murder scene, but it's, even though it's messy and full of red sauce everywhere, it's still delicious.
Get a napkin. Slob. Is that cheese sauce on a cheese stick? Of course. Of course. Of course it is. 15 cheeses. Yes. Yeah. I know, C. Jewel. The grape soda. It's so overpowering. Yep. How do you taste anything else?
The only mustard I'm not like too fond of to put on things is Dijon, but I like Dijon mustard in sauces, like cream sauce on salmon. Well, I gotta make my Dijon cream salmon for you guys.
You're not making anything for us, okay? Come on. You've been promising that stuff for a long time. You haven't gotten anything. Cotton Candy, are you serious? If she breaks her terms of service on here, can she still use her other channel? Yes.
I think so.
Yes. It's not person, it's channel.
I bought a corn dog at the job fairs, but I like these ones 100 times more. Maybe not 100 times, maybe like 80 times more.
You know, make all the noise you want, Chantal, while you're eating, but close your mouth. Aren't you kind of an adult? Kinda? You can't just close your mouth while you're chewing. No one wants to see that.
Pretty full.
Nobody. Not even
One
the
of those
feeders.
is really heavy. Full of cheese like that and bread. One more bite.
Wash it down with some grape soda. Glug, glug, glug. I don't think she even had a topic on this one. How does she know those cheese things were fried in different oil?
Transportation is still not even like close to being here. It's like rush hour, so.
It's rush hour.
But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for having dinner with me.
What does the traffic at this moment have to do with anything at all going on here? Anything? That was pretty random, huh? She is doing food, corn. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, for sure. Yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, Chantal.
I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I crave these mozzarella dogs, and these are the best ones I've had here in Bangkok so far. So for sure, go check it out if you're in Jod Fair. Get these corn dogs. They're delicious. And the tteokbokki is really good. Very delicious food. Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oops, that's our cake. By the way, if you didn't come to the birthday party, you missed out. You missed out. You did. But you know what? The guest of honor didn't even show up. Salah himself didn't even show up, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yep. So what's going on with everybody in the chat? Were you fully disgusted? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? How much do you think she got paid for that? Did she get them delivered? I have no idea. She didn't say. Nothing says sexy like downing a gallon of cheese before going to bed with your new husband. You got that right, Becca Boo. Yep, absolutely. Yep. She's obsessed with cheese right now, all because she convinced herself that she can't buy a block of cheese in Thailand. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's look up that law. Let's see what's going on with that. Very curious. I might have to scroll back to remember the name of it. Online. What was it? Online something? Sweet Tea, if you're still here, if you could just type it again, that would be very helpful. Online safety bill. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me look. Take a look. Online safety bill. That's in the UK. Yeah, it's UK. That doesn't affect us. But let's look further. Because who knows? Let me get a good resource before I put it on the screen. Make sure we're dealing with a credible source. Yeah, Reuters is good, I think. All right. Let me pull it up. Okay. Oh, we got a black screen. No, we don't. All right. Do we have another birthday in the chat? Paula. Paula. Where is Paula? Paula and her girls. Okay, you'll take some cake? Hey, you are absolutely welcome to some. You know, birthday boy didn't even show up to eat his cake. So, yeah. You can take it home with you, actually. We've had it here for a couple of days. Yes. Well, happy birthday, Paula. Paula, for your birthday, would you like big or little balls? Big or little balls? Ms. Paula, what are you thinking? She wants huge balls. Huge balls you shall have. Happy birthday.
I love you, Chantal.
You,
I love you, Chantal.
you, you loser. Loser. She's Loser.
Don't listen to him.
You loser. You loser. You loser. You loser. You loser. Loser. She's Loser.
Happy birthday, Paula. I'll have to try to get those balls later. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'm trying to change up the colors every day or so. We don't want things to get stale. And go ahead and get your slice of cake. Yes, and we had to wear sports bras. We had to wear sports bras at Salah's birthday party because, of course, he told us to.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
Exactly. He told us to calm our tits. So we passed out sports bras. Everyone had one on.
You can all suck it.
But we're not doing that part. No, we're not. We're not doing that part. Salah, I don't know really. I thought you were a decent man. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the law here. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. So we have online safety bill finally passed by Parliament. Okay. All right. Updated 17 days ago. Okay, that was a while ago. London, September 19th. Oh, by the way, what's the current time in London? Let's see. Time is 10:42 p.m. in London. And the weather is 62 degrees Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy, 17 degrees Celsius, and the wind is blowing from the southwest at 7 miles per hour. Nice. That's not too bad. Current humidity is 82%. Okay, that's a little high, huh? That's pretty humid. Okay. Britain's long-awaited online safety bill, setting tougher standards for social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, has been agreed by Parliament and will soon become law, the government said on Tuesday. Technology Secretary Michelle Donnellan said the bill was a game-changing piece of legislation. Today, this government is taking an enormous step forward in our mission to make the UK the safest place in the world to be online. You know what I think when I read that? I think censorship. The bill has been heavily altered since it was... Let me get that off the screen. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. All right. The bill has been heavily altered since it was first proposed more than 4 years ago, including last year's major shift away from tackling legal but harmful content to an emphasis on child protection and removal of illegal content. YouTube's going to struggle with this. They already do. Once the bill receives royal assent and becomes law, social media platforms will be expected to remove illegal content quickly, define quickly, or prevent it from appearing in the first place. How do you do that? I mean, to me, remember like when Mark Zuckerberg, like he spoke to Congress and everybody, oops, we good? Yeah. And everybody was, all the senators, the congressmen were just like, they were too old to understand it. I don't have a P.O. box, Nisi. But thank you. I appreciate the thought. And, those politicians were just sitting there like, we don't know what you're talking about, Mark. Can you put it in layman's terms? And he's just like, psh, zap. Like he can't even, can't think to dumb it down any further for them. They didn't grow up with technology. They had no idea what he was talking about. It sounds like this is a similar thing. How do you prevent content from going up? How do you prevent that? If you can hit an upload button, you can upload literally anything. So this is like, to me, these are people that are technologically out of touch. They don't understand how the internet works. And they're just like, oh, it shouldn't even be up there in the first place. I'm sure they can figure that out. Okay. They will also be expected to prevent children from accessing harmful and age-inappropriate content like pornography by enforcing age limits and age-checking measures. I would have thought that was already in place. I think it is in the States. If companies do not comply, media regulator Ofcom will be able to issue fines of up to £18 million, which is $22.3 million, or 10% of their annual global turnover. Messaging platforms led by Meta, which is Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, have opposed a provision in the law that say they could force them to break end-to-end encryption. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that, especially for WhatsApp. Like, things need to be encrypted so that no one can get into your WhatsApp account and read all of your messages. We need that stuff encrypted. The government, however, has said that the bill does not ban end-to-end encryption. Okay. Instead, it will require companies to take action to stop child abuse on their platforms. Okay. And as a last resort, develop technology to scan encrypted messages. Oh, that's a problem too. That's a problem. How did we get onto this, Sarcastic Jay? Someone in the chat mentioned that because of the Chantal binge eating, whatever, that there's a new law that's been passed that may kick her off of YouTube and others. But right at this moment, it's only in the UK. Hey, Yoshiki. Tech companies have said scanning messages and end-to-end encryption are fundamentally incompatible. Exactly. It's encrypted so that no one can read them. So how do you scan them if you can't read them? Yep. No age verifications in America? That's true. That's true. All you got to do is click I am 18. That's right. You don't upload your license or anything. Yeah. Earlier this month, Junior Minister Stephen Parkinson appeared to concede ground, saying in Parliament's upper chamber that Ofcom would only require them to scan content where technically feasible. That's scary. Sarcastic Jay, are you not like? What do you mean? Okay, and we're reading about how this is going to affect the internet. It's kind of important. I did not know you would be using the screenshot on screen. Oh, okay. Well, you're using your profile publicly right now. I'll take it down if you want. Okay. Then I gotta tell you too, if and when I have memberships, you gotta read what your, this is for anyone. Whenever you join a membership, there is something that says that if you sign up for a membership, you agree to have your profile picture and your username used publicly across the platform as being a member on a channel. So just be aware of that. That's like you can't opt out of that. All right. Tech companies have said, And Donnellan said in response to questions about Parkinson's statement that further work to develop the technology was needed, but government-funded research had shown it was possible. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could look into this being potentially for, where am I trying to go here? My goodness. I'm trying to go over here. There we go. France can no longer access Rumble. We're not the UK and we already have consequences. Yoshiki, just so you know, your memberships are not privated. Your subscriptions can be, but memberships are not. You actually agree to that when you sign up. Just an FYI. Just an FYI. It says it in every channel's membership little box. So that was from September. Was it actually passed? Because these are everything I have here is from September. Has there been any updates for October? October. If anyone is uncomfortable with their name or profile picture, those are your subscriptions, Yoshiki, not membership. Those are different things. If anyone is uncomfortable using their name or profile picture, I strongly suggest you change it because you are public right now. Finally passed by Parliament. Let's see if there's been an update since then. Is there any... Oh, it's the same article. Is there any talk of this in the States? Like, is anyone talking about it? In the Senate or in Congress? But it really doesn't say anything, I guess. Like, this doesn't specify. And I don't know enough about the UK to know where I can find the laws. Like, in the States, I can look up the actual law and we can look at it, but I don't know. Yeah. That didn't really tell us anything. Like, of course, we want to prevent child abuse, and, you know, we got some really, really, you know, people in their 80s talking about it shouldn't even be on the internet. We got to prevent it from being uploaded, not knowing what they're talking about, I think. I mean, that's what I got from it. And I didn't see anything specific about, like, anything that would affect our community here. Russell Brand talks about it, but he's a sex offender, right? He probably has a real problem with that law. Solo, yeah, we can see your kitty cat. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In Virginia, they banned... Oh, okay, Cornhub. It's completely blocked if you have a Virginia IP address. Really? It's insane, just because how they're legit blocking us, even if you don't use it. Huh. I wonder what's up. Is my pup trying to tell me something? He doesn't like it when I get online and talk. Because I'm talking, but I'm not talking to him. So, yeah. So, yeah, someone mentioned in my comments either today or yesterday that you guys can still hear me when my mic is muted. I don't know why, but when my dogs really, really get going, I clap because it breaks their... When they get focused on something and they're barking, it's like just calling their names. It doesn't get them out of it. Like, I clap to get their attention. And one of my dogs is hearing impaired, so I have to speak a little bit more loudly to get his attention, because he can be, sometimes he just has his back to me, looking out the window, barking. And I'm at my desk, I'm like, hello! So, yeah, I don't care that you guys hear me, but just to let you know what's going on there, what's going on with that. Your dog hates it when you do voiceovers. Isn't that weird? Yeah. How dare you pay attention to anything other than your dog? I mean, I wish I could 24/7. Yeah. I am going to open the door, though, in case he wants to go out. So, give me just a second. I'm trying to think where all my stuff is. It's all got jumbled up. No. What the heck? Here we go. Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a jiffy. Hold on. Okay, he got it out of his system. He's good. He's good. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay. We do have a very beautiful nest. Everyone in the nest is beautiful. Allegra, does anyone know, do the live chats vanish once the stream is ended? It depends. Usually not. The creator has an option to disable live chat replay if they want to. Actually, the default is for it to be disabled. I like to always have replay up because it gives more context as to what happened in the stream. And I think people just like to see it if they missed it. I'm going to pull up one of my old live streams so you can see. And there are a couple of exceptions why it won't show up even if you checked for replay to be there. So I'm going to bring up one of my older live streams. It's actually not that old, but okay. And I'll show you the different reasons why that can happen. Okay. So this is our video from yesterday or the day before. Okay. Yeah, Allegra, it's a good question. I see other people are answering your question in the chat too. Thank you, Nesty Besties, for jumping in. Yep. So this is a replay from yesterday or the day before. So if you don't see this box here, if this top chat, live chat replay thing is not here, and of course, you know, you just got to play a minute of it for it to populate. There we go. So it's all there. If this isn't here, it's for a couple of reasons. The creator didn't check that they want the replay on, because you have to actually check the box that you want replay. Or if a video is edited. So when I get, like, we did a retro react to Chantal, like, camping with Salah and those people, and then they were kicking around a soccer ball. Well, she was playing music during the soccer ball stuff, and that music was copyrighted. So I got a copyright claim on that react we did. So they give you the option to, like, cut out that section. You can mute the section, so I just chose to mute it. Well, that edits the video. So once that's edited, the live chat disappears. So basically, YouTube is saying if the video has to be in its original, the live stream has to be in its full original state for the live chat to be there, even though you selected that you want it there. So that's why it might not be there. That's on desktop. This is how it looks on desktop, obviously. On your phone, on your mobile, they changed it, okay? And it was a little, I don't like it personally, but they changed lots of things that don't really matter. So, you know, they could be paying attention to things that matter more, but whatever. So if you were on an older video and, like, you're on your mobile phone, let's say you're holding it vertically, and you see comments right below it, you are going to press and hold where the first comment would be and slide to the left. And then the live chat will be there. If it is there, there will be 2 dots on the top right side where the comments are. If those 2 dots aren't there, then live chat is not yet available. And YouTube has been taking a little bit longer than usual to process the live chat to put up. So if you're joining a live chat after it just ended, it's not going to be up. It's not going to be up. It needs to process. They need to do whatever to it. I'm not sure exactly what, but Yeah, the phone app, yeah. And I'm mostly on my phone, but so yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It is. I don't like it. It's like extra steps to get to the live chat. Not a fan. Not a fan. But hey, you know, they didn't ask me, so. They did not ask me. Oh, okay. So I hope that clears things up. If you have any questions like that at all, like, don't be afraid to ask. Because some people are fairly new to YouTube. Some people are fairly new to live streams. Like maybe you've just been watching uploaded videos. And yeah, there's some things to learn for sure. Yeah. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'm not going to yell at you for not knowing something. You know, some creators do. I don't know. You know, I don't expect you to know everything. I don't know everything. Okay. The chat is typically the best part of every live stream. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too, Irving Transplant. I do. I agree. Agreed. Love seeing folks saying exactly what I'm thinking. Right, right. Yep. And especially where I don't have the ability to put your comments on the screen anymore. I really don't like that. I wish I could. I like to do that because if we're watching something together, and I'm watching the chat as we're watching whatever, and I would like to acknowledge your comments. If you remember, I used to put them up on the screen, and even if I wasn't able to say anything, it's acknowledging that I've seen it, you know? And I don't have that ability with this. That's one drawback for sure. So hopefully they'll add that. I know other people have been asking for it too, so yeah. Let's put him down here. It looks kind of weird without him, huh? Like, who's this talking? Where's the owl? Yeah. Drop all the pumpkins. But I wanted Salah to say something. Like maybe, what should he say? Suck it, maybe? Maybe suck it when we drop all the pumpkins. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I don't have any sounds here. Yeah. We need him to say suck it. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, that should look cool. Alright, let's try that.
You can all suck it.
That needs to be timed a little better. So when he says suck it, everything falls, you know? Good times. I would be more afraid of Foodie Beauty at this point. Can she see us? She can see us. Guard the nest. Protect yourselves. She can't see anything. I'm far too old for someone to tell me to watch my tone. Did someone tell you that in the chat, Reactor? Just let me know, okay? Tweety says, what I love about this nest is that we can talk about real things happening and not just Chantal's fupa. Right. Although I'll talk about that too happily. Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff going on. She's boring. She's boring. Boring. Especially when nothing's going on for like weeks on end. It's like, I'm sorry. We can talk about other things. We can. Why not? Why not? You watch the chat for context sometimes? Yes, me too, Rana R. I feel like you have to have it. You have to have it up. You don't get a sense of what really happened, you know? Yashiki, my minor tiff was just this instance of talk shit to be used as screenshot? That's not the intention, Yashiki. That's not at all the intention. The reason I screenshotted your comment is because it was so thought-provoking for us to add to the conversation. Because I'm getting tired of talking about is the marriage real? What kind of visa does she have? And looking more into everybody's motives, everybody involved in their motives. And you had a thought-provoking question. So that's why I added it to the whiteboard so we could discuss. But if you don't want me to read your messages or put them on the screen, that's fine. That's fine. I respect your wishes. Then you can add circus music. Yeah. Christy, it's a public platform. Anyone can screenshot anything. Facts. You should see one of my folders. Screenshots galore. And take anything from the chat, the video. It is what it is when you're engaging in online public content. I agree with that. I agree. Or come in anonymously, like make up a different name and come in. You know, I can know that it's you, but, you know, you can just be here as someone else. The chat is the best part in well-moderated channels, Texas Voodoo, with good groups of people. Not all chats are great. I agree, Texas Voodoo. And it can be helpful to watch chats on channels where they don't have a lot of, you know, like boundaries to see what's really going on, you know? Yeah, I think it's useful in every case, I think. Cotton Candy, the whiteboard is up. It's up. So we're ready to go. The funniest animal photos for the year just came out. Oh, there's an owl. There's a snowy owl kitty. Oh, awesome. I'll have to look it up. Yeah.
You loser. Loser. Cheese, Loser.
I want to test something. I can only test when I'm live, which I don't care for, but, you know, at least it's an option, maybe. So get this. I'm the only one that's able to use it, so I'm gonna try it. Let's see if anything happens. I guess not. Sad. I wanted to have a command from the chat that makes him say loser. That makes him say that. And it's not working. So, oh well. What can you do? We have enough. Well, you know, I mean, I got candy corn flying around. I got pumpkins with an owl on it. I should be happy, right? I'm never satisfied. Be grateful, Chantal would tell me. Be grateful. What's wrong with you? Oh, be grateful. You have a computer. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Drain Bamage. Hi. I almost never catch your lives because of the difference in time zones in Sweden, but I listen to you almost every night going to sleep. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you made it today. Awesome. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. It's so cool. Chantal always goes so low, old broad. I can't imagine reactions, but it should be fun. I'm just curious if she's going to have any technology. Hey, Jennifer Levine. I'm curious if she's going to have any technology. Is she just going to, like, look down at her phone and we get to hear the volume? And then she looks up and rants? That's kind of what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting much more. Yashiki, I have no idea where this is going. Just wanted context. I thought I had my full name. No. I screenshotted from the chat. Friend said my words were starting shit and came over to ask for name censor? Your words are starting shit, Yashiki? In my chat? Are you in here? Are you sure? We haven't even looked at them yet. Okay. Someone might be trying to, you know, incite you a little bit, incite something. There are those people out there. Some people don't think it's exciting unless there's drama, and they'll create it if they need to. Christy, your COVID is still kicking your butt, getting really tired. Okay. Yeah, definitely get some rest. Rest is the most important thing with that, I found. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll catch you later then. Take a nice nap. Janine Morrison, some chats can be quite triggering for some folks. Facts. The only thing I hate is foodies eating noises. Yeah, they're pretty bad. The loser one is your favorite, Rana? Yeah.
You loser. Loser. Cheese, Loser.
Loser. Texas Voodoo. I have a friend in the UK who has owls that breed on her farm every year, and she does an owl cam. Yes. Yes, please send me the link and when it happens. You love cowboy chats? Do you, John? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, Yoshiki, I'll take it down. That's okay. That's okay. Are you, like, if I'm on another platform where I put comments on the screen, are you okay with that? If I highlight your comment on the screen? Or do you not want to be acknowledged, like, at all? Just trying to, like, define what you're looking for. You say more screen flare, the more the better. So, Brianna, I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm. Got a new puppy, so I live by his sleep schedule now. Yes, Drain managed that. Definitely is a thing. Pumbaa says hi. By the way, I love the Plinko and adore the Holy Spirit activate. Be good, y'all. Aww. Pumbaa. Pumbaa. Is it a girl? Who's a good doggy? Pumbaa. Pumbaa. Are you a good dog? Are you a good doggy? Are you a good dog? Mega Omega, it's Friday. I'm not calming my tits today. Salah can suck it. Yeah, Friday is a no sports bra day. Sorry.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
You can all suck it. You can all suck it. Yoshiki, I think this is being blown way out of proportion. It was something you said the other day about could this be a possibility with Chantal and Salah? And I said, oh, that's thought-provoking, and I screenshotted it. That's all. But yeah, let me know about, like, if I can put your comments on the screen when I'm using that other app, or if you just don't want to be acknowledged at all. I just want to know where the boundary is so I don't cross it. Allegra, the few times Chantal reacted on her TV at the villa, it was hard to hear, and her react was boring. That's not surprising. You watch Eagle cams a lot, old broad? Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I've seen some. Yep. Cowboy chats as in the Wild West, strap in, it's time, always a time. Okay, sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. The sports bra is cutting off your wing circulation. Yeah, drain. Yeah. Quinby. Yeah, Quinby. Definitely take it off. Yeah. Maybe we'll upgrade your size a little bit too. You just wanted to ask, the initial ask for the first time around. My name isn't known anymore by the person I ran. You want to use it? That's okay. But I'll never get on a live pane. Do you mean panel? I'm sorry. I'm not understanding. I'm going to take it down from today. I don't know. I'm not clear where the boundary is. And Yoshiki, I really enjoy you being in the chat, and I want to respect your wishes, but I'm not understanding where the line is. Like, what should I address you as Yoshiki in the chat? Should I call you something else? Do you want to come in anonymously? Because if someone's alerting you that there's a problem in this chat, I don't know. I don't want there to be a problem. So let me know exactly what the trouble is. It was a copy paste. Right, yeah. Sorry for the lack of answer. I was getting off the bus. No problems. Just have a growl with another nesty. We postured, then dropped the issues once our feathers settled. Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right. Yes, we do need. Yeah, you're right, Marwa. We do. Because Chantal is.
I am so annoying.
I am so annoying. Yes, you are, Chantal. Yes, you are. Okay, before we go to the whiteboard, shall we Holy Spirit activate? What do you think? Should we? I think we should. I'm a little lost about what's going on in the chat. I don't quite get it. Maybe I'm not meant to. I don't know. So I think we should just clear the air with Holy Spirit activate. That's all. That's what we should do. That tends to make things better, no matter what. I was trying to write the closed captions today to Holy Spirit Activate for that video. It was surprisingly difficult. Because you have to do the timestamps and you need it to line up. Ugh. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. It's needed. Much needed. I hope everyone had a great day today. Friday. It's the end of the week, possibly, for you. For some, it's not, but if it is, happy weekend. If it's not, happy regular day. I'm glad you're here regardless. Okay, I think we're back. All right, we're back. Let's activate the Holy Spirit. Let's do it.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So Holy Spirit activate. You better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit activate. You better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit before I get him, Lord. Activate. Hey, better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit. You better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit. Before I get him, Lord. Activate. Hey. Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit. Activate. Okay. Holy Spirit. Activate. Okay. Activate. Hey. They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So Holy Spirit activate. You better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit. You better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit before I get him, Lord. Activate. Hey, better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit. You better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit. Before I get him, Lord. Activate. Hey. Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit. Activate. Okay. Holy Spirit. Activate. Okay. Activate. Hey. They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So Holy Spirit activate. You better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit. You better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit before I get him, Lord. Activate. Hey. They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great.
We've been activated. We have been activated. Yes. All right. Let's get to the whiteboard, shall we? Let's do it. I got a lot done in that 3 minutes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Are we modestly twerking, everybody? Please twerk modestly. You know, keep your sports bras on if you are twerking, because that's a lot of movement. Let's try to keep everything calm. Okay. Pursula. That's what he asks of us.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
Yep. Suck it, he said. Suck it. Suck it. Okay. I got the turkey sausage sticks here for pooches. I think they needed a little snack, so that's good. All right, wings are calm. Okay. Too old to twerk. No such thing, Janine. There's no such thing. No such thing. Nope, sorry. I have the fact there's a Dave's Hot Chicken near my house, and my evil wife literally asked for Nashies for dinner. I shouldn't be watching Foodie on TV, should you? Probably not. Probably not. Not if she knows Nashies, and you have to go pick up Nashies. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's go over to the whiteboard. Let's see what we got for discussion today. Okay, so this is for today, October 6th. Okay, we have a couple of ideas to explore. This is the whiteboard. This can be used just like a regular whiteboard. We can erase, we can add, we can edit, we can do anything. We can add little notes as needed. Okay, this is just our little place to get things out in writing, so it goes beyond the discussion, that we can keep track of things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, let me check that. That's a good point, Amethyst. That's a very good point. It is a little different. The thing is, I don't know what the regular one looks like. That's the problem. It would just take me too long to go and check. So, I don't know. If it keeps getting weird, we'll look into it further. Yeah, I don't know. Something's a little up, huh? It's kind of strange, you know, these, and I'm not saying that specifically, but sometimes you just have people that, I don't know, they just have a need to do certain things. I find psychology so interesting, and sociology too, like people in groups. Yeah, I really do. I do. For all different reasons. Okay, so we do have 2 topics on the whiteboard from the other day that I did take a screenshot of, and we did mention at that time that we were going to be crediting the people who brought it up, because sometimes that can be, you know, like, oh, but I said it before then, or, you know, so we have now, that's why I took screenshots. We know exactly who said it, because I want you to get credit if your idea went all the way through and turned out to be true, so we know who to go back to. Like, hey, Chrissy Cakes had that idea. What the heck? Now look, 6 years later, she was right. You know what I'm saying? I like giving credit to people. I think it's needed. I don't like for important things to be overlooked. So that's why I took a screenshot. All right, so I'll make those bigger so you can see them. Of course, we'll go one by one. And, okay. No, it's the same. It's the right person. Okay. It's the right person. All right. Okay. And, of course, we want everyone to participate if you feel like it. Of course, if you don't, just, you know. I'm just very curious. Okay. And just know for in the future, if you do have a very insightful comment that I would love to look more into, I am going to screenshot it and put it up on the board, because I'm not going to copy and paste or try to retype things. I don't have time for that. I don't have a secretary. So this is the Are You Serious Official Investigations Whiteboard.
Lord. Holy Spirit. Better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit. Before I get him, Lord. Hey.
You into Christian rap now, brooding mama? Your son asked you? That's so funny. Yeah, like, what is the song that you're listening to all the time? I love it. Yeah, I need a sound bite for when we open up the whiteboard, something triumphant and like da 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 da. You know, when we open the whiteboard. Yeah. Okay. So, our first idea to explore. Whiteboard activate, I like that, is if Salah is daft, like Chantal is. He could think it's easy. Okay. Now, what we were talking about was emigrating to Canada. Okay? And he may be of the mindset that if Nader was able to get into Canada, that he could do it. Daft is I've only heard that in British language. So let me look up the actual definition. Okay, silly or foolish is what daft means. Silly or foolish. So if Salah is silly or foolish, like Chantal is, he might be of the mindset that if Nader got into Egypt, he can too. Okay. So we can. Oh, what? Are we good, everybody? I mean, what the heck? Are we good? Is there something I need to address? You think there's a Beezer here? It's okay if there is. I don't care. Like, anyone can lurk and listen. Yeah, literally, anyone can. All right. We're fine? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right. So, if Salah is foolish, like Chantal, like, two birds of a feather, Oh, A, B, C, D, yeah, they were Beezer. They are, yeah. Yeah, I've known that. They've come in here quite often, actually. They don't start any trouble, and they don't try to derail, and they're not rude, so, there's no reason to kick them just because they're a Beezer. I don't care, So, what we were discussing is Salah being of the mindset that, hey, if Nader, because Nader is not the brightest bulb, right? If he was able to get into Canada, why can't I? Right? Let's discuss. What do you think? Is that part of what his idea was when finding a woman or someone to latch onto? That it shouldn't be that hard? I'd like to hear your thoughts. My 90-year-old friend came to the U.S. from Syria as a small child and still gets the hard search at the airport when she flies, Lucy Jane. Oh, yeah. Of course. You're wondering the same, Marwa? Okay. Yeah, Chrissy Cakes had this idea the other day. Nader came by ship. Yes, he did. He came by ship. He was working on a ship from Egypt. Someone died on the ship, and allegedly he used that death as a way to come into Canada to seek asylum, that he was in a dangerous situation, and that he couldn't be returned to Egypt, otherwise he was going to face some kind of serious consequence. So Canada was like, all right, you can stay, basically. But we don't know if Salah knows the whole story about that. Maybe he just thinks, like, Nader showed up at the airport, maybe was romancing someone on the internet, and then now he lives there. Texas Voodoo, I guess he did. Because someone died on the boat that he was working on. So he was saying that it was like a very dangerous situation, that he almost died. Krista Marie, remember her live stream, Who Wants Citizenship? Foodie Booty probably promised him citizenship. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's not like she's naive to that is an option, or especially if she's even offering it up. And just looking for someone like, hey, I could be your ticket. I could be the ticket. But maybe she doesn't even know what needs to happen. Like that she needs like money. She actually needs money. to bring him in. She needs to have all of her ducks in a row, and they're not, and they won't be for a while. Not for a long while. So maybe she doesn't even know that. Maybe she really thought that she could help bring him in. What do you guys think? She probably led him on that she was much more successful than she is. I agree with that. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. He worked on the ship. He wasn't a passenger. Right. Yep. You think there's more to the story? What do you think, Fran? Do you know that there's more to the story, or are we just thinking that there probably is more to the story? She's whack. Yeah. Whacked. Yes. ABCDEFMFG says, I think Salah knows about pretty much everything. Okay. I'm interested especially in your perspective right now. EBC. Can I just call you ABCD? Thank you, Texas Voodoo. Thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay, Texas Voodoo. We'll see ya when we see ya. Have a great night. Yeah, ABCD. What can you offer to this conversation? What do you know anything that you think that we might need to know in order to have a more fruitful discussion? Because you think Salah knows about everything. I think he is making sure she pays off her taxes, Reiraku says, so she can go back eventually and be able to sponsor him. I know, but yeah, I'm sure. But that's going to take a very long time, Becca Boo says, I'm all for Canada letting Salah move there. My popcorn is ready. My popcorn is ready for popping when that happens. Oh yeah, be on standby for sure. Mm-hmm. She claims he knows, but we saw that he didn't know her channel had been deleted. Right, exactly, Chrissy Cakes, yes. So we did a retro react the other day, and it was for her birthday. And she told Salah, yeah, right around my birthday, my channel got deleted, basically. And the look on his face was like, what? What? This is the whole reason you're here. What do you mean it was taken down? And she's like, yeah, but I got it back. So... yeah. Okay, ABCD. Let's see. Blondie, sorry, I think maybe 12 to 18 months, maybe. I don't know. I think she shaved her head and I just started before that, maybe. Okay. What do you think is going on, ABCD? What is your opinion? Do you have one, or are you just kind of passively watching to see what's actually really happening? Or have you formed an opinion? Because you're on the inside. And maybe if you hear us discussing all these things and you might be like, no, they're way off over there. What should we know that we don't know, that you think we don't know? Ryan says, I can't wait for the Salah Nader fight. That's going to be epic. Put them in a ring together. Absolutely. Epic. You got your money on Nader? Me too. Yep. And just so we're clear, ladies, not to give Nader money, okay? We're betting. We're placing a bet that Nader will win. And whoever bets on Salah to win, we will get their money. Salah gets a lifestyle boost either way, glycolic moment. Yeah. So the delay is Salah's application for Canada. Okay. Chris Schneider says, personally, I think he's punted on the idea of Personally, I think he's punted on the idea of Canada and just wants to get his hands in whatever money he can. He's seeing her off camera and her normal level of health he's looking to inherit. Okay. Okay. ABCD, well, to be honest, I had a really rough existence until I pulled my life in order, and I've known all types of people, and I don't judge. I want to see her do better. I totally get that. I totally get that. But what are your thoughts? Like, I know, like, ABCD, you've been over here to chat before. Like, you know that I'm pretty reasonable. You know, like, we like to joke around, you know, we like to, you know, but I'm pretty reasonable. Like, I don't let people go way off into, like, fantasy world as if we're talking about a real thing. So, where we are getting beyond the conversation over here, beyond the visa, beyond what kind of marriage. Like, let's talk about motivation. What is actually happening here? You don't know any more than anyone else and haven't been around as long as others. There's still new past characters I haven't heard of and they pop up. Okay. Okay. Marwa, last stream, me and BB True were brainstorming. Awesome. I love that. I think it's a sacrifice. A sacrifice. And he's in it for the long run for the prize. Okay. A sacrifice for family, maybe, for friends, because Kuwait sometimes be crazy. He'll never be what in Kuwait? Oh, he'll never be Kuwaiti. True. He'll never be Kuwaiti. Right. Right. True. True. So he's like the martyr for his family and friends? Is that what you're saying? Like, how should I put that on the whiteboard so I have I don't want to misunderstand or put something that's not accurate. Oops, I need that. You think so? Okay. So, all right. Okay, so Salah is a martyr on behalf of his family regarding Canada. Is that accurate? If it's not, just let me know. I'll adjust anything we need to. Okay. Okay. Ryan says, I don't know how citizenship works, but getting into U.S. Canada is like winning the lottery for your future generations. True, true. Cindy Lupundu, I can't imagine that she would have anything to inherit or that she would have gotten any life insurance. That's true too, right? Like, if she dies while they're married, what does he actually get? She has nothing but debt. She has a ton of debt. What she doesn't realize, Kuwait law, says Sage Clover, Salah can take everything she has there, but what does she have there? A suitcase? You know? Yeah, John, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, so she's already getting to you, ABCD, it sounds like. You're already getting frustrated. That does, it's only a matter of time. I think Foodie fell in love with Natter's typical narcissistic charisma, and that's really hard to move on from, even if you hate the person. That's true, especially if you're not healthy emotionally, mentally, if you're still dealing with trauma from years ago. Yeah, absolutely. That's a thing. That can be a thing. Yep. Riraku says, Are You Serious has been the most forgiving and gentle of the reactors, and even she was broken by Chantal. Your time will come. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like I was really giving her the benefit of the doubt because you know, I've just seen too much from her, but I didn't want to like trash her unnecessarily. Like, let's just really go after the bad stuff. But once they went to that tiger park and she defended it, no, sorry. No, we're done here. She and I were done at that point. Yeah, all set. Also, oh, my mic is a little loud over here. Let me turn that down. Oh, Marwa, no, I meant he's sacrificing himself being with her. Yeah. I think I understood that. For him and his family to have a better future. Maybe I should just word it a little differently. Okay, Salah, I'll just word it the way you have it. Yeah, because we don't want to confuse like religious martyrhood. Oh my god. People will be like, see, I told you he's a terrorist. I told you. Okay, so Salah is sacrificing himself. And do you mean by his family having a better future, do you mean by also being able to go to Canada? No, Marwa, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to make sure, you know, like, I don't want to reword things in my own way and then have them not really be exactly what you meant, you know? That's why I just want to be as accurate as possible. Chantal easily forgot about Baba Ganoush. So his family, I guess we'll say, so his family can benefit in some way. Okay. Okay. John Galt says you do not need to sign a policy, at least in America. Anyone can put a policy on you. Like your employer can put a life insurance policy on you and you'd never know. That's right. Yep. That's true. I don't think she really has much money now, Cotton Candy says, with the conversion rate and drop in views. She's probably not making big money. She's definitely not. No. Sansa Cooks, in How to Marry a Millionaire, Marilyn admits to the dad she's marrying his son for money. Her logic is that he's marrying her for her looks, so they're even. Yeah, I get that. Totally. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If it's superficial on both sides, you know, yeah, what does it matter what the reason is if it's not pure intentions? Yeah. Miraku says, I've seen families play pass the baton for sponsorship. Somebody marries a Canadian, grandma comes over, grandma sponsors the eldest sponsors little sister sponsors little bro. Okay. So we just got to get one family member in there, and then the rest of the family is good over a period of time. Yeah, John, I was like, you sure you want to call a Syrian a martyr? There's a reason nobody wants them in their countries. Well, there was a big, you know, there was a lot to that civil war. A lot to it. I don't think a lot of people know, really. By the way, today is the 6th of October. Marwa, did you recognize the day of 6th of October? Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I need to add pure speculation. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes, you're right. Here we go. Okay. Yes, speculation. Everything is 100% speculation. Okay. All right. You were 2 minutes behind in chat, AB. That's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, today's 6th of October. So in Egypt, there's a holiday called the 6th of October, which recognizes the 6th of October War, the Six-Day War between Egypt, Syria was actually involved, and Israel. And they were fighting for part of the Sinai Peninsula. And there's a section of Cairo that's called 6th of October. There's a bridge, 6th of October. A lot of things are named that. I remember being in school teaching and trying to explain to primary school children what the 6th of October holiday was. And I'm like, I'm not from here. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to keep it real simple. Real simple. Billy's Eyelash says, I think Salah might be a feeder. The way he's been acting, getting her food, wiping her sweat after eating, and in hand's reach while he eats. He might enjoy it more than we first thought. Okay. Yeah, I could entertain that. Sure. Definitely. And it's okay if you don't agree, It's okay. We're just throwing stuff out. Feel free to throw anything out, you guys. Anything. I think I just got a notification from my own community post. What on earth? Okay. Salah may be a feeder. Okay. And maybe, you know how we were kind of watching that, that girl, Rosie, getting interviewed, and she was talking about, the death feeders. They literally want to feed someone to death. Maybe that's what he's doing. That could be. I gotta really work on my fonts. This isn't that attractive. Janine Morrison, immigration can be very difficult. I know because my hubby is from the UK and we went through it. Plus the UK-US immigration is a lot more simple, but still a lot of work. Paperwork, money, etc. Okay, all right. Ryan says, Salah figures even he can make her channel grow since it's such poor quality. Right. While having the main goal of citizenship for his current family or future children, not to mention if he got a job in Canada. Yeah. Yep, I think so. He would have huge earning potential since he spent so many years in college, apparently. Right. Half his life. Yep. And he can send that money back as well. Well, Kuwait, they don't need the money in Kuwait. His family are professionals. Here's the other issue. He's not poor. His family's not poor. They're not even really middle class. They would be considered upper middle class. I don't think I don't think the primary motivation is money, and she has none. But even if she had some, I don't think he really needs it enough to have to deal with everything that she puts out. He has professionals in his family. And it's different than, in the States where we're very individualistic. The family is the family in the Middle East. Your family name means a lot more. It can, it can help you in some ways, or it can hurt you. In the States, you can set out on your own. Even if you came from a really crappy family, if you were determined to make a good life for yourself, you can do it. But once in the Middle East, once your social class is set, it's pretty much set. And that goes both ways. Okay, Alien, you were wondering if he was a feeder too? Okay. Sansa says, I don't think he's a feeder. I think he wants to keep her happy. But why? What's the motivation? Lots of digs about losing weight in the early days. That's right. They were talking about cheese pastry, cheese something. And he was talking about that it's at bakeries, and she was like, oh, cheese donuts. Oh, you could bring me some. And he's like, remember your diet? You need to lose weight. He was dead serious too. Panda Pandu, I had to, I think I unlisted it. Because YouTube gave me limited monetization for it. because of the topic. And those, it's not good to have too many yellow dollar signs in your video library. Then it looks like you're a controversial creator. So I just took it down. It's not worth it. You're worried about her health, ABCD? Food addiction is awful? Yeah, she's clearly in very bad health. Marwa, dumb question. Does a feeder necessarily like food, him or herself? My understanding, and everyone, feel free to, jump in here. My understanding is that it's not even really about the food. It's about, I think some of it, because it's like a fetish, it's not really about the food itself. It's like making them immobile, where that person would have to rely on them. You know how like there are people that are just like bedbound. They can't get out of bed, but someone still brings them McDonald's 3 times a day, like reliant on somebody. And some people go to the point where they want to feed someone until they die. So I don't know if it's, I don't think that's just about Twinkies, in my opinion. I don't know. I've never known a feeder, so I don't, there could be a lot, like a whole other aspect to it that I don't know about. That's why I like chatting with you guys about it, because someone might be able to give us like a tidbit that gives us kind of some insight. I'm sure she does. ATL Scorpio, she probably throws monumental tantrums. Yep. If Salah had money, why would he be living in that hovel of their first apartment? That is also one of my questions, Amethyst. It looked like a dorm room to me. I'm going to add that to the board, because that is something like, yeah, why was that the case? That was kind of weird, to say the least. Yeah. It was basically a one-room, like not even a studio. It doesn't even have a bathroom. In a single room, maybe we'll put. It looked like a dorm to me. Yeah, good. That's good. Thank you. Yep, that has to be explored. I think we need to get control of the color coding. I'm kind of all over the place. Let's stick with one. Ish. Because I don't see the color coding the same way that visual learners see it. They see it as representing something. Well, how come this is blue, but that's purple? What's the difference? And I can't even get these to be the same color. All right. Okay. It sounds like Munchausen by proxy? Wow. Okay. Let's add it. Why not? Why not? Imagine. 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 Okay. So is he making any money from the Beezer spray business, cotton candy? I don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear from a person who was in Chantal's chat and came in here, I think it was yesterday, he is Kuwaiti and he knows about Beezer spray. So I'm waiting for him to message me on Twitter so we can talk about it more in depth. Like I'd like a few more details if he can give them. Chantal gained since she moved and she's looking red and puffy. It's also her age and the duration of her abusing her body. Definitely. Yeah. LB, is her gaining so much weight her defiance of his early digs at her weight? Could be. Could be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sage Clover, there was a survey that said feeders express love and concern through food. Okay. I don't think there were windows, Marwa. I don't think so. Aunt Katie says, I think Mom and Dad cut him off and told him to get his crap together, but he's lazy and just wants to take the easy way. Okay. Okay. Let's add it to, why was he living in a single room? Like, oh, no. Okay. Phew. I kind of want to retype that. Why is he, did family cut him off? He wants, he's lazy. Okay. Possible. All right. I like it. I like it. And we can do a whiteboard for every single day. That's why I have the date on here. Yes, Mo for Muhammad. Yes. Yep. Allegra doesn't think he's a feeder. He just likes the income she gets. But it's not that much. And I'm thinking, too, the Canadian dollar is very weak against the Kuwaiti dinar. So it's not much money for him at all. I think that was the second place, Chrissy Cakes. The first place had no windows, and it was believed she had no key to get herself out. Oh, maybe the first place, too. Yeah, that key thing was, I think she was making up most of it. I do. Veruca Salt, I get the impression that after Salah's "you need to lose weight" comment, there was a look here, this is how it's going to be kind of conversation. Since then, the eating became much more uninhibited. Ooh, let's add it to the board. Okay. It's just like another interesting, yeah, like, Which makes sense with her personality, too. Chantal is eating in defiance of Salah's rules / control. I could see that, especially where they ordered all of that, those diet meals. They ordered all those diet meals, spent all that money, and she didn't even do it. That's a good one. Okay. Amethyst says, I'm not saying his family does not have money, but they're not supporting Salah. I totally get what you're saying. Oh, Amethyst, did I write it wrong? Salah's family can have money and Salah can still be poor. It's the Middle East, though, so it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Right. What Marwa was saying down here, right. Marwa's an Arab lady. Salah is not entitled to his father's money, but families in the Middle East often help their kids, even if they don't necessarily agree with their lifestyle. It's not like in the States where a family of parents can literally and do cut off a child entirely. That's not that common. He would, even if he doesn't have his own money, he has access to it, and he's still considered to be in a high...
I love you, Chantal!
Hey, Trish, welcome to the nest. Come on into the nest, nesty bestie. Everyone scooch over a little bit. Trish is coming into the nest. So, even if he doesn't have money, he's still in a higher social class than the average non-Kuwaiti person in Kuwait. So he doesn't need Chantal for a boost in that way. Like, she's not helping his social class at all. Sometimes, people will marry foreigners to get that social class boost, but Salah doesn't need that. He doesn't. He's in a much higher social class than Nader. Much, 2 or 3 levels higher. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, though, Amethyst. I do. as if like they cut him off and like, oh, he's lazy. So they're like, you know, do it by yourself, get by yourself. And anyone else from the Middle East, like, feel free to jump in. Absolutely. It's such a deeply ingrained culture, and it doesn't change much over centuries. There aren't big shifts in social construct in the Middle East. Like in the States, like, now we have more than 2 genders within the past 10, 15 years that we are talking about, that we're talking about. They won't even entertain that conversation in the Middle East, period. So it doesn't evolve much, I guess, is what I'm saying. Chrissy Case, from what we know, his dad brought him into Murad's business, but he didn't want to stick with that and ended up quitting that. From there, his family may have written him off. Possible. What if Chantal pretending all her money's held up in Canada, like saying the dad has property, etc.? Yeah, she's definitely lying about something that he, for some reason, can't confirm or, you know, like, she hoodwinked him in some way. I mean, she's Chantal, you know? Right, Ryan. I think Salah is getting strung along in some ways we don't know. Yes. Yes. Like, maybe she's dangling a carrot that we wouldn't even think of. Let's just add that. Mm-hmm. Herrera Girl says, I think he got the apartment to get ready for her arrival. Okay. Once she got there, realized that they need a bigger place. Okay. Right. Yeah. Like maybe he moved out of his parents' house knowing that she was coming and got that like 1-room apartment for them and then didn't realize that that wasn't going to work until she came. And then they realized that she couldn't even fit in the shower. Yeah. We're running out of... I'm just going to have to go smaller font. I still want you guys to be able to read it, though. That's what I'm... Let me just take Angie's down for a minute. We can start a new whiteboard with Angie's. It's not going anywhere. They're both idiot sandwiches. Burberry, agreed. Yep, agreed. Definitely. Amethyst, I'm totally confused. If Salah has access to his family, why are they so poor? I don't think they're poor. I don't think they're poor. Okay, I see what you're saying, though. Here's what I think. They are tightly budgeting while they're in Thailand because it's an unexpected extra expense. But we did discuss, yeah, I think we need to start another whiteboard. We did discuss, or I just need to make it smaller, that he's skimming money. I think that might have even been. That's actually Angie's, what Angie had said. Does anyone else think she thinks everything is so expensive because Salah is skimming off the top? So I think that they're not poor. Especially if her paychecks are being deposited in his accounts and he's just using his debit card. She has such a skewed grasp, if a grasp at all, of how currency conversion works, how much things should cost, that, and you know, it's very possible that this is very possible that Salah is skimming off the top, telling her things cost more than they do, and making her think that they really have to budget very, very tightly. Maybe they don't have to. I don't think they're poor at all. At all. She might think that they are, though. What do you think of that? What do you think? I think she promises something she can't do, that he can't fact check. Right. Yep. Could his family... I'm loving this conversation. I know it's not the most like boom, bang, like, I know it's not like super exciting and like, she's a blah, 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 blah. But I feel like it's important to have a deeper conversation sometimes to really figure it out. We may never figure it out, but it helps us to exercise our brains too, beyond the like, her visa was denied, but was it? Is it? Was it? What's going on? And then just, saying how awful she is. Like, we've had that discussion every day for the last 30 days. Billie Eilish, could his family have given him an ultimatum, get married and we'll continue supporting you, so Salah purposely chose a disgusting woman? Why would he do that, though? Like, why? How does that benefit him? Maybe he loves her and he believed he can change her. Oh. Mar was very much a romantic optimist. Okay, we'll put it on there. Hey, it's possible, right? Anything's possible. Maybe he actually loves her and thinks he can change her. I mean, people do get in relationships thinking that. They do. It's mostly women, I think, but yeah, why not? Especially where allegedly he doesn't have his mother. If his mother did pass away, she might be like the mother figure to him. Scary, I know. But maybe that's why he seems to have more empathy for her than we would. Maybe. I'm sure he does feel bad for her. It's pretty sad, pretty pathetic. Maybe he actually loves her. Okay. She appears pretty manic, and I think she has emotional regulation problems. You think? And I think Nader was a prick and made her crazy. I believe that Nader stirred up her daddy issues big time. I think that's what mostly that was about. I do. Yeah, that's what I think that was about. Chantal would have had to come up with some sort of carrot, even out of her own insecurity of losing him. True. That's exactly how she thinks, too. She has to be able to offer something that someone else really wants because she feels she's not good enough. That just to offer herself would never be enough. She has some larger things she told him to make herself look more desirable. Yes, I agree with that. Chantal? Okay. Okay. To offer something he would want to ensure a relationship continues. Someone's setting off fireworks. It's October. Okay. See how good my doggies are? They don't even bark with fireworks. Because I've had them since they were teeny tiny, and I've taught them not to be afraid of that. I did a lot of conditioning stuff with them like that. Like whenever I drop something really heavy on the floor, I go, oh! Like I make it sound like it's a fun thing so they don't freak out when I do. She was crazy before Nader. Absolutely fired up. Definitely. I think he brought the crazy out. He definitely brought out the crazy. Imagine them flying on a magic carpet, her singing to him, I can show you the world, Burberry. Yes. Right. We can travel. We can be a travel vlog, a couple's traveling vlog. Look at these couples vlogs that travel. They make so much money. Millions of subscribers, millions of views. That could be us, Salah. That could be us. Yeah. Yep. You can show you the world. Yep. Magic carpet. Absolutely. I remember Foodie Beauty described Salah as having an expensive car. Me too. He had a good business and made a bunch of money. I remember that too. Every Tinder date she went on, she said the same thing. Like, oh, he's a really nice guy. He has a career. He's this, he's that. It's like, okay, really? Everybody you've met that wants to go out with you every single night of the week? Okay. Do you remember before Chantal left, she said Salah had a nice home and job he would provide for her? I think it's just as likely Salah lied to her or Chantal lied to us. Absolutely. And that would be very intoxicating to Chantal. Oh, a man's going to take care of me. I think I get Chantal's motivation. I mean, she just wants to be claimed. That's it, basically. LB, he doesn't seem to understand YouTube. That carrot probably has to do with that. I agree. Because look how she, with Nader's channel, look what she did with Nader's channel. She had full control over that. She could go in and delete stuff, and she did. She was making the thumbnails. Like, I believe I really do think that she tries to make things sound far more complicated than they actually are. So they'll just be like, oh, I don't know, I don't understand that stuff, but she's been doing it for years, so I just let her do it. And then she controls things, like much like he's probably controlling the money thing. Huh. I wish I could get these all the same color. Oh well, I'll work on it afterwards. Yeah. I can't help but think this is just to get back at Nader. Yeah, I think that's possible. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, make him jealous. Look, I got married. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I think he breadcrumbed her and made her think he was committed to her. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I think he was having just speculation. Everything here is 100% speculation. I think that he was probably talking to several different women across the world when he was talking to her. Like, you know, at any moment. Well, you know, if you've ever done online dating, and it's like you could be talking to a bunch of people, and then suddenly one day someone just poof disappears. Like maybe they were married, and they're like they were just on there to get an ego boost. That happens. Or then they got freaked out, or their conscience like kicked in, or their wife found it, made them delete it. So you could be, you know, strung along for a while if you're only talking to one person, and then it just ends. So he could be talking to a bunch of women in case one of them fell through. And if he's not really working, he had the time to do it. He should be well aware that he couldn't be alone with her if they're not married. Exactly, Jennifer Levine. They have to be married. That's why we're no longer having that conversation. Yeah, that's why we're moving past that. Okay, we're back. Gonna ask Cowboy Dog next time they pop by about the business visa idea she had. Okay, yeah. Yes, Foodie is a reactor now. That's right, Slim Jim. She's gonna react to herself and call herself out on the BS. That'd be awesome. Krista Marie, I think she'll flip if Nader marries Dee Dee. That would be the ultimate meltdown if he does. Can you imagine? Why isn't Dee Dee marrying Nader? That's a real question. Why hasn't that happened? She seems to be on board with all of it. I mean, that would help Nader out a lot, wouldn't it, if they got married? Why hasn't Dee Dee married him? Huh. I wonder. Yeah, that would be an epic meltdown if they got married. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, that would go on for like probably a week straight. And we'd hear about the gray cat and the Arby's and all that. All that. All of it. Gross. Gross to hear. You know, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying. I hope. Foodie Beauty's gross in general. In general, she really is. I'm just checking her new channel. Nope, nothing uploaded yet. She has 998 subscribers. Chantal is 2 subscribers away for 1,000, and she still hasn't uploaded. She said at 500 she was going to upload. I don't think she had anything ready to go. Tara Mama, I think one or both of them have done some illegal things. I think it's going to catch up to one or both of them. Why move so much? The moving is definitely suspect. Like, why would you? It sucks moving. Why would you want to do that every couple of months? Like, you got to be running from something, I would think. Like, what was that about? Oh, what's this font? Arial? Let's move to Arial. Let's change everything to Arial. That's easier to read, I think. Yeah. Wait a minute, that means he was paying for Tinder, because if you're not paying Tinder, it picks your current location. Am I onto something? I guess there's like a Tinder International. And I think guys do pay for Tinder anyway. It's not free for guys. Chantal has blackmail on Salah after one kinky night. He can't leave her. I'm willing to entertain it. Why not? I mean, really. Why not? It's possible. I mean, she's down for whatever with a guy that will claim her. So maybe something did happen. Chantal is blackmailing. Oops. Kinky stuff. I mean, it literally could be anything, so why not? We'll put it on there. You know, this is when, like, we know we're speculating, you know? No one's saying this is really happening. We're just throwing it out there. Who knows? Ryan just made this conversation far more interesting. Yeah. It's her mama. I'm going to say when they break up, she will lose almost everything because he's out of a way. He's out of a way. Oh, yeah, Panda Pandu. Yep, yep. She's at $9.98 now. Yep. Yeah, did they sell the car, LB? Right. What, it was a lot that said that, right? That they were going to sell the car to do something. Was it to go to Thailand? I don't remember. What did he... We got to watch Allah's content in general. We got to go back and watch some of his stuff. Yeah, did they sell the Hyundai? And why would they? They just got it. You know, like, what is going on? Does, like, it's a lot... Oh, I don't even want to speculate that. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. It's highly illegal in that country. I'm not going to set them up for anything like that. What I'm thinking. You know, when you just see people, like, think of, like, if you're in the States, Canada, probably Europe, too. I don't really know. But, like, when people just start selling their TVs and vehicles when they need it, you know, is usually something going on. I don't know if that's the case with him. It just makes you wonder. Like, why? Why do they need quick cash all the time? Or appear to? Kinky stuff. Aren't they considered common law? I don't know anything about Canadian law, but I think they are married, so I don't think they have to worry about that. Didi and Nader. Oh, Didi and Nader. Oh, are considered common law married in Montreal already? But can that get him on a path to citizenship in Canada? I have no idea. I know nothing about Canada. Yeah, Sage Clover, she's got to have 4,000 watch hours before that happens. So she better get uploading. She better get started. It's been the whole day. The whole day. And the real website had a lower shipping rate. It did. That's another thing I wanted to ask Muhammad. How much did he pay to ship it? That means he was paying for Tinder. Yes, right. Chantal, okay. Running from something, Salah took his money out of the perfume business, and now he has no job. Why did they move so often? Running from what? Yeah. What are they running from? A lot in his shenanigans. He's giving chatty aunt vibes. Totally. He's a gossiper. He loves it. Maybe they sold the car. No, Rana, they bought the Hyundai after they moved into the beachfront apartment. That was after. The need for money could be a manipulation scheme. People fall for that all the time. In what way? Like, can you expound a little bit? Maybe they sold the car to afford Chantal's eating habits. Yeah, Midnight's Kiss. I saw that, but I'm going to have to look into it more. But your AdSense account is where you get paid. So, like, I have, how many? I think I only have, right now, only one other monetized channel. And they're not related at all, and they go into the same AdSense account, which is based in the US. So even if I was like living in Egypt, my AdSense account is in the US, and you can't set up two AdSense accounts. The only other option, I think, is if Salah has his own AdSense account in Kuwait, but then that money is going directly to him, and she would be so dumb to do that. So dumb. And YouTube is in the US, but that's not how they... So like someone living in Canada isn't considered to have a US employer just because YouTube pays them. What if her React channel is on Salah's AdSense? Right. Would she need the watch hours? Yes. Yep. For every new channel you start, you need the subscribers and watch time hours, regardless. It doesn't matter. AdSense and YouTube, I don't know how to... They're linked only in the way that you get paid. That's the only way that they're linked. Like, I have my AdSense account linked to 4 different channels. But none of the channels, like I still have to meet all of the criteria for each channel. I still have to follow community guidelines for each channel. Like each channel is completely separate. But when it comes to payday, it all goes to that one account. And hers is based in Canada. Even though the channel says it's in Kuwait. But if it's on Salah's AdSense, he's getting the money directly. That's what I'm saying. If she thinks like this tax thing is such a great thing, oh, in Kuwait you don't pay taxes, to the point where she was convinced to set it to Salah's AdSense in Kuwait, she would be the biggest idiot ever. And she could, because she is. Billy's eyelash, I know what you mean, like that kind of scam, like, oh, my mother's in the hospital, she needs surgery, and the doctor won't do it unless we pay $10,000. Can you send me the money? But like, in what way would that be working in this situation? Like as an example, like theoretically, like hypothetically. She has everyone thinking I wouldn't waste my time on her. She is so evil, she always wins. Oh, okay, Evelyn. Well, why are you here, Evelyn? You wouldn't waste your time on her. You're here watching. Are you just going around all the chats and writing that and leaving? She is the biggest idiot, yes. And she is the biggest.
You loser. Loser. She is Loser.
She really is, Salah. You're right. You're right. She is. And not in the weight loss TV show kind of way. No. Let's not discount her stupidity. Exactly. Have we entertained life insurance? Perhaps he picked someone like Chantal for a reason. She's older, sicker. It's possible. I don't know how that would work. Because where would the policy be based? And does Kuwait, because like it's an entirely different country, government with its own type of laws. Like insurance in the States is a very... I don't know how I want to say it. It's not exactly an industry that's transferable all over the world. It's not. She doesn't want to be bothered by bills or life. True. She doesn't. That's true. Yep. She just wants to be taken care of and not to have to think about anything. Just be a princess. That's what she wants. Not to be bothered with life or issues or paying bills. Yep, right. That's what she wants. And if that's what, he's giving her the illusion that that's what she's getting, maybe she's not questioning much. I can't imagine Salah just taking out a policy on a random international person, or if it's even possible in Kuwait. I don't know. Midnight's Kiss. I know some countries monitor the internet. Does Kuwait? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Does Canada give papers if the sponsoring spouse dies in the process? Someone actually asked that a while back, and someone had an answer to that. But I don't remember what it was. I'm so far, and maybe I do need to think about it more, but I'm so far removed from the possibility that he's ever going to make it to Canada that I don't even look into this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, Canada, I don't think that's ever happening. And there's enough people in the community who either are Canadian or who know enough about it, you know, that like they can just tell us. So that's why I'm not focusing too much on Canada, personally. He probably thought he'd get to visit her in Canada, but joke's on him, she's on the run from her past. So she went to Kuwait, and Salah probably thought she's going to take me to Canada for sure. He probably thought he'd get to visit her in Canada. Well, I think even visiting with a Syrian passport isn't likely, from what I understand. And I think he's not the brightest bulb, but I think he would have checked into that before setting his location on Tinder to Canada. Like, can I go visit her? Is that even an option? I think as long as she can eat on camera and make money, she's fine passing her money over to him to handle, and they can just be married. Yeah, I think so. But like, what is the motive on his side? Why? He's young. He's 10 years younger. He's not disgusting. Okay, thank you, ABCD. That's okay. I totally get where you're coming from. I do. Everything's a possibility. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, we don't want to go. Unless we have reason to believe so, right? Then we could talk about it. Sure. Yeah, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. I was just gonna leave it, just like, yeah, okay, but I wasn't gonna put it on the board, Yeah. They went to the embassy. Yeah, they went to the Canadian embassy. I wonder why. What do you guys think? Why did they go to the Canadian embassy? She said that they did. And then she had all that racist rhetoric. Because if Kuwait did deny her visa, she should go to the Kuwait embassy, not Canada. It doesn't make sense. I think this goes back to how easily other Syrians manage to get into Canada, so he thinks he can too. And he keeps getting strung along, thinking they'll be in Canada any month now. Okay. Look at how fast this whiteboard filled up. Don't worry, I'll clean it up afterwards. This is the best one, though. She's blackmailing Salah because of kinky stuff. That's the best theory so far. Yep. Or he wanted to pull the classic long-distance scam. Babe, send me money for flight. Babe, my money is sick. Send me money. But he didn't expect her to be so impulsive. But she doesn't have money to send. That's true too, Rana R. She had a health scare and he didn't seem bothered. Like when they walked across the street to the beach and she basically died. He didn't seem all that concerned. Or maybe he's just so used to her, like, being overboard, like, overreacting, and it turns out to be nothing. Maybe she does that way more than we know about. Like, oh, I can't breathe. And he's like, whatever. Whatever, yes you can. You just don't want to walk. Like, maybe she's, you know, we can see her being manipulative with something like that. You know, it's like the boil. Like, did she really have one? ABCD, I think most relationships are transactional in one way or another, whether it's companionship, stability, having kids. So they have found new opportunities in one another and both get to travel. But what opportunity is Salah getting out of it? Rana R, she can never be a citizen in Kuwait, never. Because Salah himself is not a citizen, he's a resident. If Kuwait denied her visa, maybe they went to the Canadian embassy to ask if Salah could come back to Canada with her since he's her husband. Thank you. Exactly. That could be it. Thank you. So, that's why I love these conversations. Because that's where I stopped. I'm like, well, they didn't go there because her Kuwait visa was denied, because what's Canada gonna do? But you're absolutely right. Like, well, we have to stay together. We're married. What are we supposed to do? I can go back to Canada. I can't get back to Kuwait. You absolutely could have a point there. Why else would they go there? It's weird. I couldn't figure that out. Like, why were they even there? Okay. Yeah. That's definitely something. Definitely. That's a possibility, for sure. I don't want to make this font too small, because then you guys won't be able to read it. But I want to keep it all on the same page. I'll figure something out. What if Chantal knows her days are numbered? She can't pay Salah, the male gigolo, right? So she pays him at the end with the insurance. Like she knows she's gonna die type of thing? Is that what you mean? Like she's waiting to die so he can get the insurance? That's why he's not worried about her health, because it's already known. But she's so selfish. Do you think she would even care about that? You know? I feel more that she left due to taxes and nodder, and her family made her or told her she would have to go to clinic to dry out. Oh. I think she thought it would be romantic to have a travel vlog with a partner who claims her, and the hard truth is hitting that she actually hates travel, right? Salah doesn't like her, and the views are shit. Yeah, I think she's starting to come, maybe. But, yeah, maybe. She's so delusional, though, you know? Like, maybe she's still deluding herself. Better social standing for Salah if he's married. I disagree. No, I disagree with that. Not in the Middle East. She's bringing him down, actually. I would bet Canadian embassy told them tough-ish. maybe that's something. Does anyone want to volunteer to look into that, if that's a possibility? It's such a weird circumstance, though. Like, how would you even find out about that? Like, you'd almost have to call like an immigration attorney. Like, let me tell you, let me give you a scenario. What if? But what if Canada, let's say that's the case, right? What if Canada doesn't allow him to travel there? They're going to have to separate. He'll go back to Kuwait and she'll go back to Canada. Dot, I'm going to delete your message because we don't speculate about his sexuality. It really doesn't matter. And he can actually be killed in Kuwait for that if it's true. And you're kind of saying it as if it's a fact. So. Does Canada have exceptions to the spousal finances if the spouse is seeking asylum? I don't know. People tell her outright they don't like Salah, and she just puts him in front and center more. Like, oh, why don't you like the handsomest man? Yeah, she's weird like that. She's always been oppositional. Like, if people said they really liked him, they thought he was great, he's handsome, and like, oh, keep your hands on your man, so, you know, Chantal, I'm coming for him, like, he would never be on camera. But people say how annoying he is and how he's, like, ruining her channel, and she's like, here's my husband. Yeah, Emily B., it's a very real possibility they just told them no and to reapply to Kuwait. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Yep. How lucky would that be, though, for Salah? Like, how lucky would that be? Like, oh yeah, you don't have to wait the 3 years. You don't have to wait for Chantal to have any money. Like, you can just go to Canada because she can't get back into your country with you. So you can go to hers. Yeah. That's true. Governments don't care about spouses. True. He's waiting for her to become bedbound and he can do whatever he wants, and we don't know if they're selling feeder videos on other platforms. Well, let's start looking, Midnight's Kiss. Let's start looking for that content. Nat says, unpopular opinion. I don't think she wants him to come to Canada and wants to keep him as a husband/hostage. I think being with any man is better than being alone under any circumstances. No, I think there's absolutely something to that, because he would have far more options in Canada. And in Kuwait, like, genders aren't really, like, mixing together. Like, he's not really going to have an opportunity to be around a lot of women that he can flirt with without being looked at as a total scumbag. And in Canada, in the States, like, you know, do what you want. So, yeah, I'm sure she doesn't want him to go to Canada. Around that time, did they not say that they maybe had good news, but they didn't want to share everything private about their relationship? I can't remember whether it was something good or something bad. Around what time? Okay, Carolyn, just a GA girl. Chantal can't sponsor him as a spouse, period. It doesn't work that way, asylum or not. Okay. That sounds right to me. Right, Janine Morrison, it feels like they're in limbo right now. Yep, it does. Like, everyone's waiting it out, even them. Yep. Okay. I think we did some good work tonight, guys. Thank you, everyone that participated and offering your thoughts. I think it's great. I really do. Yep. Chantal's blackmailing Salah. I think that's the most likely. Okay, yeah, I'll clean this up afterwards. All right. Marwo, the angel. She was saying they had good news when they were hinting around to what sounded like their trip to Thailand. Okay. Huh. Around the time they went to the embassy. Oh, okay. Huh. Yes, you are very smart owls, Billy's eyelash. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Nadia, they got to Thailand on August 29th. So it's been about a month and a week. About 5 weeks. People on Reddit right now are saying they're being denied into Kuwait from Canada? Yes, that's right. I showed that on the stream the other day. Yeah, that Canadian citizens are being denied entry into Kuwait on tourist visas. Yes. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Allegra. I'm just over here stuffing my face, listening and reading everyone. Mega Omega, that's cool. Hey, I'm glad you're here. You can tell what she will do. She brings it up in bits when she's on video. That's true, Sage Clover. She always gives herself away. It's just nowadays it's in more of a trickle than a stream. She'll give out like a little tiny bit at a time, and that's why a whiteboard is helpful, because we can start to piece it together. Like, we have our thoughts on this one. We're going to start another one for tomorrow. We're going to keep the dates, and we can just track like little things that she's saying as we listen to her talk too. We can put that on the whiteboard. Like, on this day, Chantal said this, and it can be a little thing. Yeah. And we can just look back like, oh yeah, and start to piece it together. Yep, you're right, Sage Clover. You're right. You're sorting through 1,000 timestamps? Right, Marwa? I mean, that's the way to do it. Get it in writing and go back and look at it. You can't keep it all in your head. You can't remember everything. Okay, Slim Jim, have a great night's sleep. Wonder if she's being denied by Canada because she owes back taxes and bankruptcy and she isn't making... They wouldn't... She's a Canadian citizen. I don't think they would deny her re-entry just because she owes money to the government. They would... I think they would want her to come back so they can get a handle on her money, you know? Hey, Alexi. I don't believe so, Wicked Weird Wednesday. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much. Always fun. Always a good time hanging out with you guys. Thank you for all of your thoughts, your ideas, everything. And yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I like it. I like it a lot. You guys are smart. You have imaginations and insight. It's great. I like it. You meant craft stamps? Oh. It's like timestamps. Why are you going through timestamps? That's interesting. Okay. All right, everyone. If they don't take it out, she won't pay it? Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. We'll talk more tomorrow. We'll continue the conversation. We're coming back. We're coming back. Don't worry. Okay, everyone. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Yes, take it easy, everyone, and be kind. Agreed. Agreed. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.